Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you saw in the title, today I'm showing all my LPS customs I have for sale. And yes, I did paint my nails specifically for this video because I paint all the time and they normally look absolutely disgusting. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't really know. Anyways, we are going to be looking at all my LPS customs I have for sale, and as you can see, there's a lot. And that is because I have like the most time I've ever had, and I just paint like multiple every day. So this is probably going to be a long video. Also, you might hear some background noise from like outside, which I apologize about, but here is where there's the best lighting, so that's where I'm filming. I actually wanted to film this video this morning, but it's been raining so much and it's just so loud that you can't even hear me. And there was also some customs I wanted to finish up, and I did that, so I'm very excited to show you guys. And I think I'm going to start with some of the newest ones and then go to the older ones. So I'm going to see if I can do that. So let's just get started. Let's start with this one. This is a zombie Great Dane. Now this is very much out of my comfort zone. I never make anything like this, and as you can see, it's just normally I make like very cutesy and very just girly kind of fun colors and stuff, so this was very new for me. And it is made from one of the bases I got in the last video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's like a big haul where I show a bunch of things I got from Temu. I'll bring him up close, and you know, the kind of point of this is to make it look very apocalyptic. Is that how you say it? And just make it look very messy, and that is just not how I usually do it. But I do like how this one turned out with the ear and everything. I'm not really mad about it, but I do think I need to do this kind of style more. Next up, we have this flower bunny, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. As you can see, I used a bunch of the charms I got in my last video, and I just really love this one. I sculpted on the little vines here, and this one is probably my favorite I have made in a while. It's just so cute. I always do these kind of eyes because I just love them. And yeah, you can just see it right here. This one will also be up for sale very soon, and I think I forgot to mention, if you're interested in any of these, message me on Instagram. This is my Instagram profile. And yeah, I do also have an Etsy and an eBay, but it will be cheaper if you buy from Instagram because there's no fees and shipping and everything, blah blah blah. So yeah, I would just recommend you message me on Instagram first if you're interested. Next up, we have this mermaid custom, which is made from, again, one of the bases I got in my last video. And this one I'm also really happy with. I've been loving these bases, and again, used a lot of the charms I got from Temu and absolutely love them, especially these little fish right here. So here you can see a close-up. This is actually already up for sale on my Instagram. So yeah. Next, we have another Cocker Spaniel. This one is made from an authentic Cocker Spaniel, and I sculpted on the tail because it was broken. But yeah, I do really like this one. It's very simple. I also sculpted on the bow. But yeah, I think she's very cutesy, giving coquette. Yeah. Again, this will also be up for sale on my Instagram. Next, we have another just very cutesy kind of coquette lamb. Again, using a bunch of charms. And yeah, this one is also very simple, but I do like it. By the way, guys, I do really want to start making videos where I paint and make customs, kind of like Hello Studios. I absolutely love her videos. And just like kind of like relaxing videos where I talk to you guys and paint. And yeah, I just think that would be very fun. But at the moment I can't because where I paint is not in my room, so you can hear like my family in the background and everything, which would be kind of awkward. But I am very soon going to be moving my setup into a different room so I can talk while I paint and film some videos, which is going to be very exciting, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's get back to showing the customs I've made. Next, we have one of my absolutely favorites. This is a Dachshund custom made from a Dachshund base, but it's a hot dog. Oh my gosh. How perfect is that? I actually got this idea from my mom because she was like, oh my gosh, you should make like a hot dog, sausage dog. And I did, and this on the head is ketchup, which I'm really happy with how this one turned out. And I just think it's like a fun concept. I love like food and fruit customs, and I really want to make some more of those. So yeah. Next up we have this bear in a duck costume. I got this idea from this image, and yeah, this is how it turned out. This one is also up for sale on my Instagram. Super cute. I'll show you guys close up as well. Next up we have Grumpy Bear from Care Bears, and I was really excited to make one of the Care Bears. I wanted to do that for a long time, but I decided to start with Grumpy Bear. And yeah, I do really like how this one turned out. I also got a bit inspired by this picture in terms of like the sculpting. And yeah, I just think he looks very grumpy. So this one is also up for sale on my Instagram. Next up we have this mom and baby bull, and this is highly inspired by Funny Bunny Customs on Instagram. I just love the custom they made, and I tried to kind of like recreate it with a kind of different colors, and then I also made a baby one, which I think is just adorable. The baby is made from a Hatchimal, and yeah, it's painted and customized like this one. So yeah, it's a little... Are bulls boys? Or are they female? I guess it's just a father and daughter or son. Okay, you know what? I need to stop thinking and just move on. Then we have these two bunnies. I made this one first and then I made another one to match with it, but they can also be sold just separately. Yeah, they're just like flower bunnies, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm absolutely obsessed with bunnies. I have one in real life, so I just love painting LPS bunnies. So yeah. I guess since I showed those other bunnies, I'll show my Fluttershy custom now. As you can see, this is inspired by Fluttershy. It's actually like a mix of her and her bunny, because if you didn't know, she has a bunny named Angel. So I gave this one little angel wings. And yeah, I just think it's kind of like a mix between them, which I think is a cute concept. So yeah. I guess now I'll show my Sanrio customs. So let's start with Karomi. This is her. And there was also some difficult sculpting here. It was the tail that was pretty difficult. I kind of super glued it on. And then, of course, the ears or whatever it's called. But yeah, then we got Hello Kitty, and the only thing I sculpted on here is the bow. But yeah, I kind of went with the kind of original, if you could call it that, outfit, because there's a lot of different versions of her. So yeah. Then we have My Melody, and I also wanted to mention that I don't know if you can tell, but this is a different paint. And I mean, maybe it's only me that can tell, but now I use a different paint that is kind of like higher quality, not in any way that these are bad, but they're not as smooth as some of my newer ones. So I would be willing to sell these for a little bit of a lesser price, even though there was some sculpting involved. But yeah, here they are, and I do want to try to make another My Melody. Last one for the Sanrio, we got Cinnamon Roll, and because her ears, or his, I'm not sure, were so heavy, I had to put her on a little stand. Her or him, okay, whatever. But yeah, I just think that adds to the cuteness. And here you can see her. I gave her, I'm just gonna say her, the cinnamon roll tail. And yeah. So yeah, that's this one. Probably my favorite from the Sanrios, but I think I'm just biased because I love cinnamon roll so much. Actually, comment down below which Sanrio character is your favorite. Mine is probably Pachaco. He's just amazing. I just think he's so cute. And also cinnamon roll. But comment down below what your favorite is. Forgot to show these, but this is also a mom and baby custom. I don't know if you can tell, but I do love making those. I think it's just super cute. Again, this is a Hatchimal, but I do think these are not as smooth as some of my other customs, so these are also a bit cheaper in price. We got this Sunset Husky custom, and I don't know if you can see, but this is supposed to look like the sun, and then it's just a sunset. And I added clouds and everything. So yeah, this one took a while. Then we got an Avatar kitty, obviously inspired by the movies Avatar. And yeah, the only thing sculpted on is the ears, but other than that, pretty simple design, but it was very, very fun to make. Now this one is a very, very detailed, probably like the hardest one I've had to make. Maybe not, I don't know, but it was pretty hard. I sculpted on this tail, and it's an ocean cat custom. So it has a jellyfish, and then this kind of, what do you call it? Let me get the word. Whatever. And then the starfish. Yeah, I'll show you guys close up. Then we got this alien moon cat, which is inspired by the first custom hero I made, but it was sold, so I kind of felt like I had to make another one inspired. And yeah, I just love the Persian cat molds. I think they're so adorable. And yeah, this was very fun to make. Then we have this forest deer, which is also very inspired by this picture I saw on Google. But yeah, I added like mushrooms, and yeah, I do like how this one turned out, especially the eyes. I'll put in a picture, we can see it in the sunlight. But yeah. Then we got this pig, and it's covered in mud, which I think is such a cute concept. I've seen a few different people do it with mud, and I really wanted to do it. And yeah, I do love pigs, so I had to make a custom. Then we have these two huskies. I made this one first, and then I made this one. I wouldn't say they're matching, but they're both huskies and kind of more realistic style. I made these a while ago, but I still like them. We have this spotted French bulldog. Not really much to say about this, but yeah. Then we got this alien bonbon cat, and as you can see, these are sculpted on and these are also sculpted on. And yeah. Lastly, we have this galaxy bonbon cat, and I don't know if I bring it close if you can see. But it has like stars, like kind of specks of white in there, which is supposed to look like stars. But yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!